Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Comic Show. Jada Pinkett Smith says two men tried to climb onto her balcony and she scared them off. Jada Pinkett Smith had a terrifying incident go down in her LA area home earlier this week. Cops say two men climbed into her balcony while she was inside. Now, law enforcement sources said that the men wearing hoodies attempted to break in little before 8 o'clock. They basically thought she wasn't there. But when they realized she was there, they took off. Now, listen to what I said. Jada Pinkett Smith had a terrifying incident go down in her LA home. You heard how I say her home? What happened to Will? Where did Will Smith go? They haven't been together in over 2.5 years. Is the last time that they saying that they was living in the same house, apartment, right? This is some crazy shit. Now they married, separated, but for over 2 years they haven't been living together. And you know what all the allegations and stuff going on out here about what Will supposed to be doing and what's supposed to got done to Will. You know, like his friend saying he walked in, the dude that was on Tasha K's show. He said that he walked in on Will Smith getting, the man said he walked in on Will Smith getting murdered by, what's his name? Dwayne Martin. That's what this dude said. I was like, what? I had to rewind and pay attention to make sure that's what he said. But he basically was saying that Will Smith was getting analyzed by Dwayne Martin when he walked in the dressing room, because he at the time was like an assistant for Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. But anyway, back to the story. Will and Jada haven't been together for a while because of all type of stories. They like Jada supposedly slept with her son's friend and just all type of wild just wild entanglements. That it's rumors said that these people did all type of shit, basically. Now they said that after Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock, that they was moving back in. That's what Jada Smith did. She went on somebody's show and she was like, we was split up. She didn't say how long, and she was like, but when Will got up, and stood up for me and smacked Chris Rock, that made me just be like, damn. But I was looking at the interview when she was doing that and saying that. I was saying to myself, Jada, you lying like a motherfucker. You trying to use this moment to get you some money. You don't care nothing about Will. If a woman separate from you and she don't move back in with you for 2 years, she do not care about you no more. Trust me, it's over. It's too long of a time to just move out and separate, especially with a marriage. And then after Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the award show, you still ain't go back? I ain't not gonna make her go back. It's because they have different, appetites in their life. She likes a different thing from what Will likes. That's what I think. Because if they like the same thing, it wouldn't be no problem. But what's been going on lately in LA, a lot of actors been getting targeted. Like, it's like a gang of people that's organized, and they finding these actors' addresses, and they running up in there stealing shit. Now, this how you know this got to be some conspiracy shit. I mean, not conspiracy, some teamwork, organized crime shit. And I would say that, people involved in renting out Airbnbs, people that own properties, those are the type of people that will link and put people up to this type of shit, along with the people who follow you and stalk you. That is one of the ways that people are running up in your shit. You stand in the city, you driving a nice luxury car, you out with nice, beautiful jewelry on all the time, and people seeing you and they able to follow you back to where you staying. If you show this valuable possessions all the time to them and they able to follow you back to where you stay without you paying attention, and being observative when you out, you know, that's what they gonna do. That's like the oldest trick in the book if you grew up and stayed in a bad neighborhood. If you had somebody that was poor or broke next to you and you made more money than them, it wasn't smart to come out and go wear fresh new Nike outfits every day, buy jewelry and wear it all outside and talk to them and get extra friendly with them. And then you having parties, you let them in. They figure out the layout of your house. They breaking in your shit. Niggas been doing that. And to be honest, other races do it, but I'm just gonna say, niggas been doing that. That's what I seen with my race. That's like the easiest way to get a little money in your pocket. It wasn't like you was gonna get rich, people that done the shit. But they didn't give a fuck. They just wanted to put some money in their pocket. Because a lot of people were breaking people's houses and get a DVD player, a couple of TVs. You know, if somebody was at work and they couldn't wear jewelry, sometimes they probably would get a gold chain or a gold ring or something. But it wasn't no life changing shit. The only time when people in the hood growing up had life changing shit by breaking in somebody's house is if they broke into somebody that was hustling drugs and was getting a lot of money. And 9 times out of 10, if you broke into somebody's house like that, they had other people around with guns and protection, cameras, dogs. It just wasn't that easy. But it always be somebody close when it is easy. Because somebody close knows your movements, knows what you're doing, knows your actions. They know where you're going to be and how long you're going to be there, how much time they got to do what they thinking about trying to do to you. Pieces of shit like people like that, that's what they do. Now, police responded to the scene, but the sources say that the suspects had taken off and nowhere to be found. They don't know if Jada was targeted or if this was just a crew, hitting big old nice houses in L.A. Now, the thing is, they got about 5 or 6 other actors, right, that has been hit in break-ins in L.A. The dude that played in Squid Game star Lee Byung-hun, actress Lena Waithe, a model Abigail Ratchford, and a Hollywood icon Keanu Reeves. Come on, man. Everybody know who Keanu Reeves is. I said the man name wrong. At first. Keanu Reeves. He played in The Matrix, John Wick. They broke in his shit. Now, you would think he playing in John Wick and had that damn killer, crazy-ass dog that would protect him to the end, that he would have some dogs. That's what you got to have, people, if you got a lot of valuable stuff in your house. Okay? If you're listening to the show wherever you at in this world, not just America, because I have people listening all over. My people in India, Paraguay, Spain, Ireland, Indonesia, Africa. If you got a lot of money and a lot of jewelry and you're always out with people in the public to see, get you some killer dogs in your house. You need more than one. You don't have to worry about nobody breaking in. If somebody break in, then it got to be somebody that's real close. But if you get the right kind of dog, nobody can't break it. They're not going to be able to trick them dogs. It's just, them dogs going to be loyal to just you and whoever in that house every day. Not nobody that come over there sometime to a party or event and then come back and try to double back and break your shit. Them type of dogs there, they're not going. Those are real protection dogs. And them type of dogs are German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Cane Corsos. Them the ones I recommend, and Akitas. But if you somebody that, and I'm going to get off the topic in a minute, I'm just trying to give out this game after I talked about this story. Because, some people that's getting money out here. And if I can give you some info on how to keep it and protect it, I'm going to give it to you. But German Shepherds, if you have, and Rottweilers, if you have no experience with, dominant, strong dogs, they're a lot easier to train. And they're going to be loyal, 9 times out of 10, no matter what. Now, Chrisean Rock refuses to turn herself in over an Oklahoma warrant. If you don't know who Chrisean Rock is, the rapper Blueface out of LA that's locked up. They was doing a reality show fighting all the time. Even if you haven't seen it, if you got Instagram or Facebook or even YouTube, you'd have seen a video pop up with Chrisean, Rock, and Blueface. She, back in a little over a year ago, almost 2 years, she broke in his house. No, I forgot. She broke in there, or she staying there, he had put out or something like that, and she had a key or whatever. But anyway, she stole one of his vehicles and drove all the way across the country. Got pulled over by the police, had drugs, trafficking, and they gave all type of charges. I haven't heard nothing else about that since then. But now it's resurfacing. Because I was saying to myself, she done turned into a federal snitch or informant. Because when you get that type of charge crossing state line, they don't just go away. You see what I'm saying? I was thinking that. But the whole time she been had a warrant out. But guess what? They don't want her that bad because she been doing shows, performing, traveling. She'd have been and got caught up. When the police stop you and run your name when you got an out-of-state warrant, it's going to pop up. Anyway, she's saying that she don't want to turn herself in because she ain't got no time for jail because she got a son to raise. She just had a baby not too long ago. The baby still hadn't even turned a year old yet, right? Now, this the thing. Why would you go and get pregnant knowing that you had this warrant, knowing that you was going to have to deal with it? But you know what I think? That was her game plan. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. Because the judge ain't going to want to give a first-time offender, even though it's a serious charge like that, time or either a lot of time with a newborn baby. It was a smart tactic. I give it to her. But now you got to take care of the child. You got to take care of the child. The dad of the newborn baby is already locked up. He ain't going to be in there for no long, long time. But still, it's just the point. The baby coming into this world, his daddy locked up before he could turn 1. Mama got a warrant before he could turn 1. You see how this is going? And these are people that's getting money. They getting money. But acting a damn fool at the same time. That's why I be trying to tell motherfuckers, if you make it out of poverty or make it from a bad neighborhood and you getting money, stop trying to talk that dumb shit to go back and lose it all. You look ignorant then. You did what you had to do because of your circumstances, and you made it out. Why are you trying to go back? Constantly talking the same stupid shit, thinking it sound good, trying to prove something to the people that don't want to leave where you made it from, that want to see you back. You can't fall for the okie doke. Now, Chrisean Rock, I kind of like her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against her. I'm just saying this is what we got going on right now. We got kids being brought into the world, and before they can even turn 1, they mom and dad are potentially locked up. And we wonder why we got a lot of kids running around acting a goddamn fool, shooting up shit at 17, 18 with no regards. I ain't talking about shooting up shit because they protecting themselves. That's cool. I'm talking about just doing ignorant shit for no reason because they listening to a song. Because they watched a movie. Or because they heard about one of their friends that did it. And it sound good. I got to do it. I got to give my stripes. You just tune into a motherfucking episode of Legend of Comedy Show. And we talked about how Jada Pinkett managed to get away from some people that was trying to break into her LA home. Now, I don't know if Jada had another man there, he helped her, but they took off. Jada might have had that thing. I bet you Jada Pinkett had that motherfucking gun to my son. I better get up out of here. She probably shot that thing and they took off. But I'm glad that, she wasn't in there asleep or nothing. And they could have got in there and fucked around and tried to do some sick shit to her. Because on a lot of home invasions, single women get raped. So, blessings to old Jada Smith. To the next time, to the next episode. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. Just might be somebody one day. Niku.